guys, and welcome back to week in, week out the Premier League with ChanB. We are back for the 25-26 season. I'm so excited to start recording again. And of course, I've got some lovely guests with me. Today, to my right, I've got Wayne for Chelsea.
What up? Up the chum.
And then I have got Denzel for Arsenal. Woo!
Yeah,
Yes. And then
yeah,
obviously
yeah.
myself, ChanB. We're gonna get straight into today's topics. Starting off with transfer news and the transfer sagas. I just want to get you guys' opinion because I think this has probably been one of the best windows we've had in a while, in terms of players have been bought and sold.
For sure.
And just players have been acting up because they don't want to play at their clubs no more.
Yeah.
So obviously, I'm just gonna start off with asking you, Chelsea, about how do you feel about like your team's window?
He's always gonna be happy though, innit? Do you know what I'm saying?
We bad. But we also sell though. So I'm happy with our outgoings.
Mm-hmm.
Apart from one person. I'm a bit 50-50 about him going.
Who?
Jackson.
Really?
I agree.
But let me tell you why I was against Jackson going though.
Yeah.
Because fair enough, we got in the lap, which I was he was a bit skeptical, but I'll get onto him in a minute.
Mhm.
João Pedro, brilliant signing.
Yeah.
But I feel like you can't rely on those two because even though their numbers speak for themselves,
Yeah.
I don't think they've hit that level yet where I can have them two and feel like, you know what, I'm good.
I'm calm. Yeah.
If one gets injured, we're good. Do you know what I'm saying? But then
Yeah.
it's like
Squad player needed.
I always when I saw those two get like when I heard that those two are gonna be our main, I started doubting it and I was like, what if one gets injured and well, look what happened?
Yeah.
And it's like Jackson would have, even though he made so many mistakes towards the end of the season, even in the Club World Cup, it's like I was so happy to see him come on. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, he's gonna probably come on, change the game, and then he done what he done. And I was like, do you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
apart from that, I'm happy. Estavo, obviously we knew he was coming from like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Happy about him. Happy about Santos coming back into the squad, obviously from loan. Delap, he's got his numbers, but I feel like his style of play,
Is he a Chelsea player? Really?
I don't know. That's the thing.
I
I
don't
think
think he is.
he suits a more championship side. That's what I think. Anyway.
Yeah.
But who else? Pedro, like I said, lovely signing. Obviously we just got Bonnet. I can't pronounce this guy's name.
Yeah.
He's coming over. I think that's gonna be very interesting.
You think so? Yeah.
Very, very interesting.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, we've got so many outgoings. I'm not gonna go through all of that. But yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just happy with what we've got so far. I feel like a new goalkeeper would have been brilliant.
He needed that.
Sanchez is a bit shaky. He's getting there, but he's still a bit. But yeah,
But he's been in the Prem for a sec though. He shouldn't be as shaky as he is.
I agree.
In my opinion,
I agree.
he shouldn't be.
Even Petrovic going. I don't want to. If you see, because we have so much activity, I don't want to talk too much. But I think Petrovic should have been a number one, and then Jorgensen number 2. Sanchez gone.
Yeah, he should have been sold. I thought you lot would have sold him.
Because towards the end of, I think it was like last season. Not as in like last season, this year, as in the season before.
Yeah.
2023, 2024. You saw how Petrovic literally saved us.
Yeah.
And you still let him go. I just don't get it. But
Did he decision that?
That's how it goes. Listen, with Chelsea, one sugar daddy goes, another one comes back, you know what I'm saying, to save the day. Like, it's the same old, it's the same old stuff. Like, it's only now that our owners are starting to act like real sugar daddies, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not mad at it. We'll spend, like, we're acting like a big club now. We've got real squad players.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? It's like, but what the only, like, downside I will say is, even though we've got, like a decent amount of players now, it's like, the transfers are kind of like a, do you know what I mean? It's kind of like an image of Arteta's view of how we should be playing football.
Yeah.
So defensive. Do you know what I mean? Like, so defensive. He bought so many defensive players. Of course, we need that. But did we really need as many as he bought? Like, a new one just came in. I forgot his name. Why? Like, you know what I mean? When we need a left winger, like, I feel like we need a left winger. I feel like Martinelli's not cutting it. We could have got, like, obviously we got Eze, but
that's not his natural position, though, is it?
It is. Really? It isn't. But you saw how he was playing, like, in the Liverpool game when he came on. Like, imagine he played the whole game like that. Like, we had him for the whole game.
For sure.
Martinelli was literally in Szoboszlai's pocket the whole game.
The whole
game.
And worst thing is, Szoboszlai wasn't even playing in his natural position.
Exactly.
So if it
Man
was a
playing
proper
right back
winger,
and still getting how?
no, Martinelli should have took him on. He
That's
should
what I'm
have.
saying.
Do you know what I
I thought
mean?
his pace would be too much for him, but the guy just does that same little shimmy.
Shimmy,
You know
shimmy
what I
to
mean?
the
And I'm
side,
thinking,
try
fam,
cut
get
in,
it.
and then
It's
Szoboszlai
even
stopped him.
embarrassing at this point,
I'm
bro.
surprised. I didn't
Like,
think you guys will go more attacking though.
yeah,
The
like
defense is
start
solid. One of
Eze.
the more solid defenses in
That's
the
what
league.
that's what I'm saying. And even Kyrgios going, like,
I
did
think
he
that was
need
so
to
silly.
go? Do you know what I mean? Like, he was doing so well. He literally stood firm against a Madrid team. Do you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And
yeah.
actually got us through to like the semis or whatever. Like, bro, come on. Like, why do we really need more defensive players when we have a solid amount there? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But one Mascara coming in, fair enough. You don't need to get another one.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Like, his whole like everything just represents the defense with Arteta for me, and that needs to change. Obviously, we got our number 9 now. You know, we signed Madueke from Chelsea when everyone was kind of like bad mouthing him.
Look at that.
I didn't think it was a bad signing per se as a backup for Saka, and look how he played against Liverpool.
He played
He was the
well.
best player on the pitch for us.
Yeah.
So
I do feel like what I feel about Madueke. Like, I don't feel that's the answer to that was the answer to those problems though.
No, it wasn't.
I wouldn't say so,
The first major signing.
but if you think about it, bro, he's going against a world-class team and he's playing like that. Why can't he be the answer? Why? Why?
I'll be
Because remember,
honest.
if Saka's fit, like, he's going to be playing the majority of the time.
Mm-mm.
So Madueke is just going to be there when, we're playing like different teams that, we can rest him and so he doesn't get injured and things like that. I think it's a good signing. Personally, I'm not mad at it. But one more like left winger,
That would have been the
just,
perfect
do you know what I
window,
mean?
in my opinion. Because
Yeah.
Eze, he plays down the middle
Exactly.
beautifully. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
From the left, it's kind of like, not say we're forcing it, because he could probably, we saw what he done in the Liverpool match,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But I feel like out and out left winger, Leao.
Yeah.
Who else? Rodrigo. I heard Rodrigo's name. I don't know how
So happy you guys-
times.
so happy you guys didn't get him.
That would have changed everything. But
That
That's a signing that would have been so.
I mean, all in all, I still think we have the team
Yeah.
to go the way.
Yeah.
But if Arteta doesn't change his tactics and get the best out of these players, then I don't know. But Martinelli's an embarrassment, fam. I don't want that guy playing. I don't want him playing. Like, why is he playing, bro? We've outgrown him.
You
We
guys-
have.
It's the realness.
Arsenal still a threat. I think you lot still finish top 3. I don't know in what place, but
First.
there's something that needs to change. I feel like you lot. I feel like you lot is just you're missing something. I don't know what it is because defensively you lot are good. Attacking, not I wouldn't say the best in the league, but you guys are good. But there's something missing. I don't know what.
Do you know
it
what's
is.
missing?
Strategy.
Strategy. We need to change our style of play. Do you know what it is?
Yeah.
We go into the big matches
Mm.
with a defensive mindset. As
Literally.
in, we're okay parking the bus
Yeah,
and
literally.
either drawing at 0-0 or 1-1. Do you know what I mean? We're okay
Always low
doing that.
scoring with the big
But,
teams.
like,
Exactly.
It's
When
so-
it's the
it's so
little
obvious.
teams, that's
Yeah.
where we want to be like, oh yeah, 5-1. Like, what's that?
Bro, it's so obvious what he's trying to do here. Like, he's trying to like not lose against the big teams and smack out the little teams.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Like, you see the contrast in how we played against United versus how we played against Leeds. Do you know what I'm saying? And my thing is, like, following that whole Pep style of play with having Haaland at the top and everyone kind of like accommodating him and things like that with Gyökeres, like, remember, he's not as agile as people think. Like, he's not that great at
Yeah.
dribbling with the ball and doing like what Gabriel Jesus could do and things like that. He's an out and out striker. And if we're not feeding the ball in the right ways, then he's just gonna be running around like a headless chicken and doing what everyone's saying he's doing, flicking his hair. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what everyone's gonna say.
Because he's not being fed.
Yeah,
He's
it's literally
like,
that.
starving.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Eze being there is the right choice because, you know what I'm saying, when Erdegaard's having a bad game, I know Eze is going to be the person that can feed in the ball, slide it in somehow. He's not going to have space against the big teams.
Yeah.
And to be fair, one of our main concerns was that would do all right against the big teams and it would lose against a rubbish team.
Like,
And he will
Wasn't that-
score. He will score against the
Wasn't
rubbish
the
team.
title I think in the title race you lost against was it Sheffield? Was it you lost against someone like a small team last season?
we lost against West Ham. That's one.
No, there's one. Maybe not this season before. You lost against a team that you shouldn't have lost against.
Yeah.
Or you
Yeah.
drew or something.
I don't know if you're talking about Villa or when we should have won.
No, it was probably a smaller team than
Smaller
that.
team, yeah, and then it was a match you lot should have. And when you lot lost that match or drew, that's when everyone was saying that's it, the title's done.
Yeah.
But do you know what it is like?
How you losing games like that?
We
though?
we won't lose those type of games this season. Not
We
with
won't.
Gyökeres. I'm telling you, we will
But
not
it's the-
lose
but
those
it's
games.
not
He will
the
have the
small
space
margin,
and
though.
yeah, he'll have the space to do what he does at Sporting in those games. It's the bigger games when they're more tactical. They've got like Van Dijk and Konate
Konate.
regulating the
The thing
back
is-
line.
But the thing
You know what I'm
is,
saying?
I don't think you lot will. like lose per se, but I think this season is a very different season. I think
Yeah.
you probably find yourself drawing more matches. That was an issue as well, drawing matches.
Yeah,
Because look at the likes of Bournemouth, look at the likes of even Palace right now. Look
Yeah.
at the likes of
Palace have gone 14 matches unbeaten,
Bro.
by the way.
They're doing
like,
really
literally,
well.
like I'm shocked. And the thing is, these are the teams that you'll meet, and you might not lose, but you might just walk away with 1 point.
Yeah, so that could go with Liverpool as well. That could go like look at City with Brighton on the weekend.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I don't know
Like
about
things
City.
like that. Like I'm telling you, they've got the players.
Yeah.
They don't lack it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? I think we do have the players this season. I really think we
Yeah.
do. I just think we just need to go about things a completely different way.
We need to
Do you know what I
feed
mean?
Gyökeres.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We actually need to feed him. But speaking about City, yeah, what do you guys feel about Donnarumma coming in? Do you think it's gonna make a difference to their
Big
team?
difference.
Yeah,
Very,
yeah,
very
really
big difference. That's the best goalkeeper in the world, in my
When I
opinion.
heard rumors that we were going for him, I was like, yes, Sanchez gone. And then they said no, Chelsea has no interest. And I'm like,
As soon as
I heard
Edison was
United
leaving,
even trying to go for him as well.
absolutely not.
They've never
I
got
don't think
Bro, like,
no European football.
Yeah,
What's he doing there?
As soon as I heard Edison was leaving, I knew he
It
was
gonna
going
be
there.
Donnarumma,
I knew he was going there. Like it was obvious. Like so,
he's good.
it's a good signing from City. I won't lie. Very, very, very. And he
He's a
knows.
good
And it's not even just saving. He knows how to regulate that back line.
Yeah.
He knows how to make them communicate and actually stay in formation
Yeah.
and regulate
Leader
them.
vibes,
So
innit?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's a very good signing for them. And where especially they keep conceding silly goals and they control the match and then it would be this defensive
Which
error
one
or
is
something.
though? I think when I saw Trafford, like when I saw the first game, I saw Trafford. I was thinking he looks all right, you know.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did
He
in the
did.
first
He
game.
did. He did.
And then it's just like next game, I'm like, what's he doing? Like,
Yeah, he's
and then-
inexperienced, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
a it's a
He's
lot of
come from
pressure.
I
Burnley.
think
Yeah.
give him time though. I think he has potential to be good, but
Yeah.
City's too big of a team for him to have that stage right now. It's
Yeah.
too
Yeah,
big.
it's
It is,
too
it
soon. I
is.
don't
You know
think
what
he
I'm
should have moved so soon. I think he should have stayed in Burnley or even a team that's just slightly
City's got
above
money,
Burnley.
like, to be fair, if City came knocking on my door in Old Trafford, I'll definitely go. Do you
Yeah.
get me?
Anyone would go.
Anyone
But it's just
Anyone
like
would go.
is you can say that for a number of players that have moved
Yeah.
from these promoted teams or teams that are winning champs, and then they go to certain teams. I'm like, you would have probably suited them more like a Newcastle or Villa or.
I feel like that's like
Wolves,
DM
do you know what I'm
Delap
saying?
at Chelsea.
Yeah.
That's what I'm about to get onto. I don't think he should come Chelsea.
He should have never came
Because
Chelsea.
Chelsea's such a big team that if you flop, it can mess up your career.
I think it's too soon to say that for him though.
No, not. I'm just saying in general, like.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I think he suits Chelsea's playing style actually.
You
On the
think so?
on the contrary, I really
I
do.
think he needs more discipline though.
Yeah, he does, but do you know what it is? He's a hard worker.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? He's a very hard worker, and like I think in one game you played him and João Pedro
Yeah.
at the
I
same
think
time.
Pedro was a 10 and he was up. Yeah.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Pedro in a 10, perfect position.
I
Like,
found that stuff.
Perfect position. I think the lap
Mm.
can do the running around and actually, trouble the defense as
Yeah.
well. I think it's a good little something there.
You know, one thing I've clocked though when I'm watching like the lap is that same problem you lot have. You lot feel like Gyökeres doesn't get served well. I feel like sometimes we don't really serve him well because I see him a lot of times he's making the runs. You know, he's beating his
not
man, but he's
perfect.
not when the ball comes. It's not coming at the. I don't know if it's. I wouldn't say timing because obviously I think he watches his line well, but it's like I see so many balls go through to me. And he's not serving him right, and the commentators always say like this guy like he's doing what he needs to do, but he's not getting served right
Yeah.
because he needs to get the ball served in a certain way.
Yeah.
I feel like he's good when it's like a long ball. You know, he's got the
Yeah,
physicality,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And then, but it's just like it's not coming through. So that's why I feel like he hasn't scored a lot of goals. Whereas Pedro, I feel like Pedro, you play anything to him, he'll find his way there. You get it?
That's a very, very
So,
good signing,
He's a
man.
good signing.
Great signing. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a bit doubtful because obviously I've watched him at Brighton. You know what I mean? But he's okay. But I feel like a lot of times they'll bench him and he'll come on. He don't really start on him. So I was like, has he maybe he's lost it? Then he came through, and I remember seeing him play against PSG, and I was like, what have we just bought? Like,
Yeah.
this is mad. do you know what I mean?
Nah. It's an amazing signing,
Yeah,
man.
happy with that.
What do you guys think about the Isak Newcastle Liverpool sitch?
Boy.
Not to go.
Can I say, yeah? Let me just say, I'm not gonna lie to you, because I think football heritage. I think football teams are like families. You get it? The fan base are like families. I do not rate the way Isak moved about the situation. I don't. And let me tell you. Let me tell you why I don't agree with it. Yeah, I don't agree with it because there's a way to go about it.
Yeah.
There's a way to go about it.
I agree.
Even if you want the move, still play with your boys. Like, still go training. All of this icing everyone out, treating the fan base, mind you, Newcastle fans are not like City. All of the City
That's
fans, they're all
true.
newbies. Like, do you know what I mean? Newcastle is like heritage. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They literally adored
That's true.
Isak. So I would say about 80% of the fan base now, they're ready to hate watch him and just fell at
Of course.
every club he plays,
course.
that every match he plays in. Do you know what I mean? So I don't rate the way he done it. Even what's his name? Whistle, whatever his name
Yeah,
is,
Whistle,
try
yeah.
and do the same thing. Go and sit down somewhere.
It's true. Like
seriously.
players are real divas nowadays. You know what I'm trying to say
Yeah.
compared to back then. But at the same time, yeah, like on the other hand of things, like I personally feel like we don't know what conversations have been had
That's the thing.
behind closed doors. Like you don't know what type of deals they made. You don't know what
Yeah.
type of promises they made.
You see the statement he made? He said
Yeah.
promises were made.
Yeah.
To be fair, they always say that. But my thing is,
Mm.
I don't think he's lying in it. Personally, I don't think he's lying. It was obvious that a big team were gonna go for him this season.
Yeah.
Like it was so obvious, and I feel like his reaction to things must be mad because he's very loved, and for him to react that way, you just know that they definitely
deep.
promised something and went back on the word
Yeah.
But
tenfold.
at the
Like,
same
do you
time,
know what I mean?
bro, what outside of Shannon bit is that, bro? Let's say, all right, cool, Liverpool want to come for you, right? And I'm not saying if that deal, fell through, that no one else will come for him. But let's say late in the window, like how we are now. Let's say obviously the window's closed now, but let's say a week before the window closes or a couple of days, they make it a bit shorter. Liverpool are like, you know what, nah, we don't want it anymore, because teams can do that. They
Yeah.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah.
And no one else comes for you. What now?
That's true.
You have to walk
But
of shame.
on the other
That's a
hand,
risk.
that's true. But
Mm.
if you think about it like this, yeah, how come we're not talking about the other side of things when, like, you're not doing that well and a team doesn't want you anymore? They could drop you out. They sell you out. They take you on loan to some dead club. They don't care.
Yeah.
They make you like train away from the team, like things like that when you're not doing well or things like that.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? When they don't see you in the plans anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So if I've made a plan and I've agreed it with you now, why can't I act like this? Why? So you can have all the say that you want, but when it's my turn now, I can't do anything.
Yeah, but I just think.
Do you know what I mean? Is that really fair? I don't think that's fair, personally.
I hear that, but I feel like in this life, tit for tat don't get you nowhere.
It's
Like, let's even put football to the side. Tit for tat don't get you nowhere. Do you know what I mean?
he's a quality player though, so I
He
feel
is.
like
Another thing as well.
He's injury prone, in my opinion.
he is, but he's still a quality
Let's say
player.
players do
Like.
this though. I always think, raw. So like, if I'm a club and I really want this guy, would I be thinking, one day if our relationship turns sour, it's gonna be like this as well?
It's true.
So you have to. I feel like there's. I hear what you're saying, because we don't know what this guy got promised. He could have been promised double what he earns now, and then they turn around and like, nah, for a new contract. I'm saying,
Yeah.
they could be like, we'll let you go. We'll let you go. There won't be any issues. And it comes to now letting them go. Oh, you know what? We're gonna add this and that to the contract, and it's put another party off. I hear it. Teams can move mad. You get it. But I just feel like, nah, man. For the sake of the fans and just
No, it's true.
for
should've
public,
let
your
it.
brand, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? You have to
Yeah.
present yourself a certain way.
All things considered, I do agree with you. I think he should have still played and and kept it like cordial or whatever. But you can tell he must have been like crazy frustrated. And look at Liverpool; they came up with the bread at the end of the day.
They did,
So it
in
still
the
worked
end.
in Newcastle's favor.
Yeah.
You see,
You know what I'm
Newcastle, they
saying?
got the bread, and I can't lie. I think they'll be very fine this season. They were playing with 10 men,
Yeah.
and look, was it against Liverpool City?
No. What this season?
Yeah, they played it. Remember that they, I think, got sent off.
No.
It was Liverpool.
Gordon, it was Newcastle was playing with 10 men.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying Newcastle playing with 10
Yeah.
men.
I
I'm
think it
saying,
was
but
Liverpool.
who did they play? Liverpool.
Yeah, it was
did.
Liverpool, yeah.
Bro, if Gordon did not get sent off, they would have won that game.
You think so?
Yo,
In my opinion.
Liverpool can get got. Don't get it
Yeah,
twisted.
they can.
Because if you saw the way they had 10 men and
They still made it happen.
Yeah.
they scored
They-
10 men.
they've
Or
always-
2-2 into the 10
Yeah,
men.
it's 2-2, yeah.
They're a tough team to break down, Newcastle, man. They're not
hard.
pushovers,
I rate
man.
them, I can't lie.
They're not pushovers. Nah,
Even last
nah.
season.
Fair
Round of
play to
applause
him.
for
Fair play to
He
him for real.
One hell of a
Even
technique.
like last season, yeah, I feel like we could have beat them if Jackson didn't get sent off in it. That last game that we played against them, right? But because come on, we had 10 men and they only scored in the 80th minute, something like that. Don't fall
Tired
faces.
legs.
But I feel like, yeah, what?
Bro, if I speak, I'm in big trouble,
I'm in
fam.
big trouble.
No, because the thing we were actually playing well, and then Jackson
Shoulda, coulda,
got
woulda.
sent off. All right, fair enough. But Newcastle, I can't lie. This season, I've got a list of teams that if they're on a fixture, I can't lie. Like,
But do you think they made like good enough signings though? Like
No
they-
one
they
wanted
got
to
the
go
Isak
there, bro. They
replacement.
ain't got
no
the-
one wanted to go
Bro,
there for
they-
Isak.
But even without Isak, they've been moving solid, bro.
No, it's true.
True
It's
that.
true. But
Wait,
the best they could do was sign a Langa.
They
And
drew against Leeds, though, no?
what?
They drew against Leeds, no?
Who?
Newcastle.
Newcastle, yeah, I think so.
Yeah. No good that. But that's like the first or second game back. Jitters, man.
Leeds. If Chelsea draw against Leeds, I'm flipping out.
Nah,
I
it's
feel
true.
like
Shouldn't be doing that.
I don't know, man. This season's been surprising already, but
Mm.
like last season, I don't want to be judging teams now off of the first 3 matches
No, for
because
sure,
the
for
Premier League
sure.
can literally turn on its head
For sure.
by the end of the season, and we will find that Sunderland is staying up.
December will tell
Do
everything.
you know what I mean? Yeah.
December. I
But
always know who's
It's
gonna
true.
win through
Because
December
remember,
time.
even City last season at the beginning of the world, they flipped it around. I wouldn't say quick straight away in Jan, but they started winning more games in Jan.
January and
And
December.
they finished top. What? They
That's
finished
when
what? Third.
matters. Yeah.
yeah,
You never know.
they turned it around. No, do you know what it is? It's I think it was in March when City turned it around. You know?
Yeah.
It's not even that that late. I'm
Yeah.
saying.
And they still
They're
made
still
it.
able to
We
make
still
it.
didn't beat them.
It's
Dark times.
ridiculous.
Dark times.
Okay, so another thing I wanted to talk about is
Mm.
United. I know we're not United fans, but United is.
I can always talk about United.
Now,
bro.
me too, because I'm not gonna lie to you.
Banter
Yeah, I don't know
FC.
about you, but obviously, cool. Arsenal, Tottenham, we hate each other because North London.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah.
I genuinely hate United more than I do Tottenham. You know,
Bro, I swear down.
hate.
I agree with
United.
you, you know. I fully agree with you. And when I say this to other Arsenal fans, they're like, are you crazy?
Are you
Like,
crazy,
da-da-da-da.
Tottenham?
But
Nah,
bro, I
brethren.
still don't think Spurs are our rivals.
They're
like that. Bro,
not.
United are our rivals, bro. They're the ones that's competing with
I'll
us.
be honest with you, I'll put you in United. I put United fan and Arsenal fans on the same level.
As in how annoying we are.
You guys are annoying.
I think
Do you know what I
Chelsea
mean?
fans are annoying too.
Bro.
I don't know one Arsenal fan that just lets me have an easy life, bro. Not one Arsenal fan. United fans are. We know,
Bro, that's true, bro.
Do you know what I'm saying?
United fans are jarring.
so jarring.
But bro, do you know what it is? I hate the ignorance of a Chelsea fan. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I hate the ignorance of a
feel like
Chelsea fan.
I've got both. Bro, listen, you can't talk to me right now. No, none of you lot can talk to me right now.
Why?
Why?
Because bro, we're winning trophies, bro. Only Liverpool can talk to me right now.
Well, 'cause of Club
maybe
World
City as
Cup.
well.
Bro, how much
What's
did you how
But you see, all right, let me say something about the Club World Cup, right? Everyone's
Go
talking
on.
about Club World
Go on,
Cup. If your team had won it, you'd be talking the same.
No,
I'm talking.
bro, I wouldn't be saying we're the best in the world.
Like literally, do you know?
I
who
wouldn't be
everyone
saying
is?
that.
If I win,
PSG.
all right,
Were they even wait,
all right,
bro?
all right, cool. All right, I win UCL. I'm the best in Europe, right? And I go and play in a world like a thing for the World Cup, whatever for clubs, right? And I lose against a team.
Okay, but let me
So I
tell you
can't-
why
I-
you lost.
I
Why they
can't-
lost though?
Why?
Because PSG, and no one can tell me excuses.
Mm.
PSG has been playing non-stop football from August till August. That's 12 months of football, you know. Tired legs. They got literally what 6-7 days of rest in 12 months.
Okay, but we
Well,
but
your
we
players-
got under stress as well. Obviously, we didn't. Okay, to be fair, all right, cool.
You didn't play in the Champions
we got,
League?
We got knocked out of all the cups in it, so we weren't playing any.
The only thing that should matter to you about that whole thing is the money that you got.
You might even say, yeah. You might even say, oh, conference is not that big of a. But we were still playing football. We were still rotating and doing whatever we had to do. So my thing is, we played football as well. They had UCL, we had conference.
Some
We're still running
Farmers
around.
League, fam.
Yeah,
I
but
don't want to hear
The
that.
difference is
Move,
kinda
bro.
I
mad.
hear it. Is
We're winning
There's a whole
trophies.
different,
I hear
like,
it, but
cup in between.
bro.
But my thing is though, yeah, my thing is the energy everyone had for Chelsea going into this Club World Cup was crazy. It's like, oh, you lot won't win it anyway. Even when Pat play PSG,
Did you watch it?
bro? I hear it. We had a.
Did you watch any games?
I watched all the games. I watched all the games.
Bro,
Chelsea played.
I don't think.
Okay, but okay, let me hear.
Bro.
What's your comment on that?
What?
You asked me if I watched the game, so
Yeah, I'm just asking. Did you? If you watched it, because I just feel like not a lot of people
But my
like,
thing
even
is
cared about it like that, bro.
but
Like,
I didn't.
my
you
thing
lot
is,
are bragging and it's falling on deaf
But my
ears.
thing
Like,
is,
do you know what I'm
if you look
saying?
at a lot of the big teams that were in it, Madrid, Barca, City, Liverpool, and you watch the teams that the squad, so the lineups that they played, and you watch how those games went against teams that you would have thought, oh yeah, this is a team from somewhere in Brazil. Oh, they're gonna, and they're not losing. We see that we meet those teams and we beat them. We get to the finals, not against an easy team. We play the champions of Europe. We beat them. Everyone's still discrediting our team.
No,
do you-
no, no,
but
no.
things, you lot feel like you have a point to prove. These teams here, they don't care about Club World Cup. They're in it for the bread. At the end of
Exactly.
the
That's
day,
what I'm saying.
Hey,
Like,
it's
there's a
PSG
big achievement.
If PSG had won that Club World Cup, you'll be like, oh my days, we're the champions of Europe. We've conquered the world now.
Yeah, but that's
And
only
everyone
because it
celebrate
falls.
them.
That's
When
only
Chelsea
because
does
it falls in
it's
a.
like, oh no, because it's not your team.
No, but
what-
that's because it falls in a certain storyline.
beat PSG.
Because they won
We beat
everything.
PSG. Did you guys beat PSG?
Of course we didn't. But bro, it's a different
We beat them the first
competition.
time.
It's a different competition. Like, bro, if you were in the Champions League with PSG, yeah,
You
are you
would've
certain
missed
that
out.
you would have
Can I ask
won
you a
that
question?
way?
Can I-
I'm just that's my question
Yeah.
to you.
Okay, and we'll see because we're in Champions League now. If we butt
But
them,
no,
we'll
I'm
see.
just asking, are you certain you would have won that way? Yes or no?
We can't tell.
Bro, the only thing you should be bragging
Alright,
about is the bread you won.
Can I ask
That's
you a question?
it. I don't want to hear
Can I ask you a
nothing,
question, yeah?
bro. You're not the best in the world.
You lot played
Some
PSG.
frauds, fam.
Was it the
What?
semis or the quarters? You lot played them.
What,
Semi-
PSG? Semis.
Semis, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So you think that? All right. I hear that. Obviously, I'd rather get UCL than win World. If I had to choose between the both,
Mhm.
Club World Cup, right? You don't think PSG wanted that final as bad as the UCL?
Bro, I'm not saying of course not as bad as the UCL. I personally don't think they wanted
Yeah,
it as bad as
mine
the
seems-
UCL.
I swear this is their first
UCL
If
winning
I
a
win
minute.
Champions League, right, and then I get to the Club World Cup, right, and I could win that. You think I'm not going full throttle? That's a big achievement. You won the cup. You won the
Of course,
UCL.
like,
so
don't
they
get
wanted it bad.
no.
I'm sure as bad as. I'm saying anything.
Yeah,
they
do you know
want.
what it is? You can want something really bad, but if you ain't got the legs for it at that time,
Bro,
it's
We had
you
just
can
come.
try
We
as
had
hard as you
just come
want.
from winning the Conference League. We just come off winning that. Went straight
The
into
Conference League. You're
we
playing
went
against
straight-
the likes of
So
Championship.
can I ask you a question?
To Arsenal fans.
Can I ask you a question though? Like, oh no, like I'm saying it's a big achievement.
Yeah,
Don't get twisted, yeah. But it's not one worth having a conversation over, in my opinion.
Yeah, like
innit?
it's like
Do you know what I'm
okay,
saying?
yeah,
Like you won it, you won the
okay.
bread, whoop to do, like cool, like we get it. Like it's not
let
that
me say
deep.
something
Like
now,
it's
yeah.
not that deep.
I want. It is one day we're gonna revisit this. You know why?
Why?
You guys might win the Club World Cup one day, yeah. And the way that are gonna move,
Bro,
oh my.
like, do you know what
days.
it is? One thing I'll admit is some Arsenal fans are jarring in it. I give it
Yeah,
to you.
for
I'm
sure.
like, but
Every fan base got
but
that.
you lot always group us all together, like in a way where it's like the ones that are actually realistic, like in the same boat as the ones that just chat rubbish online for clickbaits. Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, that's what you lot are. That's why everyone hates Arsenal, and it's an agenda that I don't
The thing
understand.
is,
innit?
yeah,
Like,
I don't group in it. I think United fans talk there, and then they will talk about trophies and whatnot, and then you lot will talk whether you're talking. As soon as trophies come into the conversation, everyone's lost their mind. You start that is like, bro, you can't. There's a lot of conversations you lot can't put yourself in
yeah.
because you don't have the right to be in them conversations. And that's what I'm saying. I've won 2 trophies this season. Well, last season, sorry. I've won 2 trophies. Come on, conference. That conference, yeah, we weren't even celebrating it. Like, we didn't even do a parade for it. We just said, you know what, it's good because we've won everything now. Oh, what? You won everything, so what? Conference League wasn't even. So I'm
Yeah,
saying,
because Chelsea,
Bro.
a
we
team,
can never
of
win.
your level should not be playing in the Conference League.
We can, yeah, of course, but if we're there, we'll win it.
Fair enough. Like,
enough.
bro, like,
Do you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but do you know what it is? You would have won it though
The thing
because
is, we
you're
went-
playing against champions.
And listen to this as well,
Championship
yeah.
team.
Look at why we were even in the conference. Because we qualified for Europa and United done obviously when we won the FA Cup. Was it FA Cup? Or was it Carabao?
Yeah.
Cool. You think if we're in United's position and we went to the finals of the
against Spurs.
Spurs last season, they were our kids. You were just
They were everyone's kids.
not to
Everyone
us.
literally dog
This
walked
season,
them.
it won't be a that thing now.
I don't think it's gonna be a that thing. Thomas
What do you
Frank.
think about that?
But I don't know, man.
I
Like,
will still beat
look at the
them.
loss that they just had, though. Do you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, come on, they're not who you lot think they are.
Mm.
Like, bro, they're still. You know what I mean? They're still little boys to us. Like,
I can't wait for the derby though.
that, bro, they ain't gonna
Can't
do
wait.
nothing, bro.
What's on the
I
derby?
put that on here, bro. I put that on here. Hey, mark my
Hey,
words, bro.
everybody, you
They
heard
ain't gonna
them,
do
right?
nothing, bro. I put that on everything, bro.
Yeah.
They ain't on us. bro.
They're not.
They're not on our
our
level.
level.
They're not on our level, bro. I
They're not
promise
on
you.
our level,
I'm not
trust
even
me.
worried about
Okay.
that, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not.
Kudus. What was Kudus doing at West Ham? Like everyone's excited about.
Bro.
I'm not saying he's a terrible player, but everyone's excited about Kudus at Tottenham. He's not gonna do much.
When they lose, please somebody clip this and put it on TikTok. Please, I beg. Just clip this.
Bro, listen, they ain't gonna do nothing, man. Listen.
Look at the way we pulled Eze from them. They ain't got it like that.
But then they got Xavi Simmons.
Do you
which is-
see his
I think
Oh,
is
Johnny,
another good
please.
option.
Did you see
He's
that
a fraud, bro.
video that they made for him? They used the same song that they used for Eze.
Yeah, them even mad, bro. They know what they're trying to do. Mad cringe, fam.
Chelsea went to get Simmons, yeah. Oh my god, that's a good signing, you know. That's really
No,
good.
do you know what it is?
When Spurs get him, he's a fraud.
No, do you know what it is?
Wow.
Do you know what it is? I've always thought he was overrated, innit? Personally.
Me
I don't
too.
he's a good player, like, don't get it twisted, he does little bits here and there, but I personally think he's overrated. I've always said this, innit? I don't think he's better than Eze. People were like
fair,
debating it online and that. I was like, are you mad? Like,
I agree with you. If I had to
Madueke
choose-
had him cleaning his shoes at PSV.
Come
He's
on,
a
man.
little
The
fish.
thing is, if I was to
Literally.
choose, I'll put Eze in it. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like, to be fair, we're bringing Simmons as a backup for Palmer anyway. Because it was backup for Palmer. You see, right now, Palmer's injured. Yeah, before we weren't on him obviously before Palmer got injured, but he would have been playing right now.
yeah.
Mm.
To be
I'm
fair,
saying.
I could be wrong and he might adapt to the Prem on a
Bro,
mad
I
thing
think
and then
that
does
counts
this
straight
and this
out,
and
bro.
that. Like, I'm not counting them out or him out, yeah, but I'm just saying from what I see previously, why can't he stay in one place? Like, why doesn't a team want him to stay there and be like the person that they turn to and things like that? He's always jumping from team to team to team. Like, do you know what I mean? There's a reason.
But
But
can I
there's
add
a
though?
reason.
Can I add though? You know, Simmons was presented to quite a few Premier League clubs and they all rejected him. Like they all said like they don't want him.
Mm.
So what is it that they have seen that they don't like about him?
But then I see like this though. Like we can say obviously he's gone from team to team. Some teams don't want him, whatever it is. But I feel like it takes the right manager to bring
That's true.
Mm.
the right, out of a player.
That's true.
For example, like Maresca. I feel like Maresca's seen a lot in a lot of people that people when we sign, are thinking, what Chelsea, why Chelsea? And then they end up coming and they're not doing what they need to do. Do you know what I'm saying? So I look at it like this: if a manager sees, you know what, my side of play, this play would fit, you know, and I think it will make sense.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they take him?
That's true.
Now, speaking of management, though, Ten Hag got sacked from Leverkusen. No, wait, hold on, it's not funny. Actually,
That is so dark, bro. That's actually so dark.
How do you feel though?
But
that is so dark.
Do you know why? United gave him a whole season and half another season to prove himself. These lot
They're
said
like, they've seen this all before. Like, no way.
Get out of my club now.
We've seen this one before.
They don't care. But you know, it's unfair in my opinion because all the players that won that season, not last season because they didn't win the season before that. They've all gone. Frimpon's gone. Wirtz has gone. Pape's with us. Do you know what I mean?
It's a whole build again.
Everyone's gone. There's only two players from that squad stage, you know. He's got to build up his team, and I don't feel like the club gave him that chance to do so. Do I think he's a great manager? I don't know. You probably do well in the championship, in my opinion. But I just feel like it was very. They just said, you know what? 2 games in, you're not. Yeah, this is dark. Get out.
But the thing is, though, I feel like more clubs should move like that, though. I feel like too many owners, especially new owners.
I disagree.
No, I feel like especially a lot of new owners have let certain managers not ruin the team, but like destroy. Because bro, there's certain players that would have never left the team, but a certain manager came in, done what they done, they left, and it's like now that team has so many players leave. Is like I can't even think of an example, but it happens. So I'm saying I feel like if you hold your team, I think it's even admirable. Like if you're the team at a certain level, don't let certain man come in and do like even Chelsea, bro. Like for the fact that we let people like Potter come through our squad, like the only person that I feel like he got on an unfair dismissal was Poch. I feel like give Poch a bit of time, he probably would have. Do you know what I'm saying? But people like Potter and that, like even Lampard, low key.
Potter's gonna get West Ham relegated, by the way.
Boy, I don't know because look, they just won. What?
Yeah,
it's a fluke.
You never know.
We'll see. But do you know what it is? Yeah, when you say that, the reason why I say I disagree is because look how much responsibility falls upon their shoulders. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like they have to come in, and anything that goes wrong is on them. So if they don't even get the chance to at least pick the team that they want to play, then how can you blame them for do you know what I'm saying, things going wrong? Do you know what I'm saying? They've got a vision and they have to, you know what I mean, execute it.
Yeah.
So if, you know, they want to come in and change some players around and whatever, whatnot, cool. And also, like, it's gonna take, like, for example, I always come back to this because arguably one of the most successful managers, Alex Ferguson, it literally took him 5 years to make Man United what they were. Yeah. Do you understand? He wasn't winning anything. Everyone was getting onto him. But then look what he turned out to be. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying?
Times have changed though.
Like, no, times have changed, but no one's given managers the time needed to actually develop a team. I'm trying to say.
We haven't won any, apart from Community Shield, FA Cup, he still turned the Arsenal with Mustafi into
and it took time.
Today. I hear it, but do you know who? Well, I partially agree with you. Do you know who I look at sometimes as well? Mourinho.
Yeah.
Who was it? United. When he came back to United, well, not came back. When he went to United, when he had a Ronaldo and all that.
Yeah.
So they sacked him for some time. But I feel like someone like him, I feel like a lot of teams have done it wrong.
Yeah.
When he came back to us, how many seasons did he last? Like 2.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And then they got rid of him.
Yeah.
He's a top manager, though, in my opinion.
But I feel like
he is.
I agree in that sense. But I feel like Ten Hag though is just like United gave him that chance. And who did he bring? Anthony and who else? Who did he bring? He brought with all these old dogs.
Anthony Casemiro.
Who else?
Those are the men that I feel like
was under him as well. No,
I think so.
Or was it on
there was another oldie as well. Forgot, but regardless, like, do you know what it is? Yeah, someone said, I think Ralph Ragnick, he had like an interview recently, and he was saying how United need to actually spend money on more players rather than spending like on 4 very expensive players. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because they need to change their culture. Like they've had the same players since, like, you know what I mean, however long, and the culture's still there. Do you know what I'm saying? So in order for them to change their culture and really start a build, like they need to buy a lot of players and change the team completely.
So I agree with you. When the transfer window open, right, and then they're getting gas, we're getting Mbeumo, we're getting Cunha, I'm thinking, okay, so what's happening to Casemiro? What's happening to Dallo? What's happening? All these men are there. I feel like
very good signings, by the way, but more was needed.
Casemiro should have definitely been sold. I even think Bruno Fernandes should have been sold.
Yeah, people hate him now, bro. My brother hates him.
Yeah, no, he needs to go. Who else needed to go? I feel so sorry for Mainu.
Yeah.
So sorry for him because he
Chelsea, my
could
guy.
be so amazing. He didn't even
Coffee.
they didn't even allow him to leave on a loan.
Yeah.
They said you better stay. You got to compete with Bruno.
Yeah. It's
Tell me
dark.
to compete with someone else.
Yeah, it's dark.
Bruno.
Have you seen what Onana's been saying online as well? Like what's been happening with him?
Get that guy.
Apparently,
off it.
yeah.
So,
Basically, when they didn't make it to the Champions League, they had like a cut in their pay, which happens, innit? And obviously, he's saying that he wants a new contract. He wants more bread. These times, he's the reason why that they even got.
They even lost.
They
He
even
said,
lost.
"I
Like,
shouldn't
what
have
the
done that. I
hell,
shouldn't be
bro?
affected by the cut."
Yeah.
Who are you?
Like honestly, like
he's on a lot of bread
he's
as well.
delusional, bro. He's on 150K a week, 140K a week
What, now or before?
right now, bro.
So what was he on before
I
then?
don't even know, but fam, like, what? Who the hell do you think you
Who
are?
do you think you
I
are?
can't believe it, bro. Like, he's actually a disaster.
Oh my!
He's
I
a
was
walking
watching
disaster,
reaction
bro.
the other day of him,
Yeah.
letting goals in. I just looked at him. I said, "What did United see in him when it was buying him?
Like,
What did they see in him?"
I feel like United as a whole, like when they spoke about this whole rebuild thing, I thought they're gonna follow in Chelsea's footsteps.
Yeah,
Just load it with young players because I
Yeah.
feel like this is a season of
young
it's a time of
players.
young talent. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So I
Yes.
thought they'll do that.
Very
Like
much so.
obviously keep the youngsters. Like even who's that? They got one this forward.
Chidi
Yeah,
from Obi from
the
Arsenal.
cool one, isn't it?
Yeah, Obi.
He's cold. Why is he not starting more? He's good. I
He-
think
You
obviously.
see, no, but you see him.
Mm.
I don't feel sorry for that guy. As young as he is, I'm sorry. I do not.
he
Feel, do you know
jumped
why
the
I don't
gun
feel
a bit,
sorry for
didn't
him?
he?
Because you see, in this life, you gotta wait for your turn.
Honest.
Salmon that's 15 is getting brought onto Liverpool
He's
games.
cold.
Nah, he's cold.
stayed?
I still feel like
He wanted
time.
more money,
Nah,
you
he
know.
needs
At
more
your
time,
age, he
time,
wanted
but
more money.
it's cold.
He wanted more money. That's why he moved to
Yeah.
United. Yes, and he wanted obviously to start in
Yeah,
first team as
he
well.
did.
Had he stayed in Arsenal for just
he was killing in our academy, though. I can't lie. The guy was moving crazy.
when what's his face Havertz got injured, we was playing Marino as a nine.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
could
yeah, that
have
was
been
dark.
playing. He
Yeah.
could have been integrated. He probably could.
It's a big ask, though. Like, let's be honest. Like, it's actually a very big ask, and you're taking a risk by putting him out there. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's different. You know what I mean? The strength, the pace, everything is
For
is
sure, but you
completely
won't know how
different.
good he is until you try it.
That's true. That's true. But there must have been a reason. Remember, these scouts are looking. Why have they
Yeah.
started Max Dowman and not him? Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Mm.
I always look at little things like that, and I'm like, training, attitude, so many different things come into play here. So that's how I see it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think
There's
it's
always
just
a
grade.
reason.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I hear that.
If you're like that, they're gonna start you, bro.
Yeah,
You get it? They don't
yeah.
overlook these things.
That's
man.
why sometimes when you look at a lineup here, match, you're thinking why, but it's like you don't know what's happening in training. You don't
Yeah,
know
yeah.
who's doing what they need to do and who's not.
sure.
You get it? So I feel like I agree with that. Still, you don't know what's happening. Like you should know what's happening. But what I'm saying about United is like I thought they'll do a whole like. Look what we done. We pushed out everyone. Obviously, a lot of man wanted to leave as well.
Yeah.
But we pushed out everybody.
Chilwell's gone.
No,
Like,
you,
literally,
you lot do good business.
like,
I can't even.
Bro,
fair play,
we're a
like.
machine.
Fair
we're
play.
business. Do you get what I'm saying?
Fair play, fam.
As much as everyone's talking about, oh yeah, Chelsea spent this, Chelsea spent that. Okay, but how much have we made?
Nah, it's true.
Yeah, you made. I think
Apparently,
you made the most this
On
window.
record, yeah.
314 mil, something like that.
Do you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Nah, it's
So as
true,
much
it's
as
true.
we're buying and we're selling, bro, do you
You're
get it?
gassed, innit?
So,
Love
so
that.
can I ask you lot this year? Do you think Amram's gonna be here by the end of the year?
Nah, I think
No,
he's-
sir.
I think he's gone.
You think he's gone?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the guy's gone, man.
It's too much of a.
He
But
doesn't.
you think he's leaving or he's getting booted?
He's getting booed.
He's getting booed, bro. Because when I think about it like this, yeah, every single time I turn on Sky Sports or whatever, whatnot,
Wait a minute.
he's there.
He's sitting there like
He's there
this.
talking.
Yeah, for sure.
He's there
you know,
explaining
Bobby has-
himself.
What?
He's there saying the same shit, like things. I'm like, yo, like, come off, like,
Like,
go
just
sort
come
out your
off with it.
team.
That's my point, though. You see what I'm saying about owners? These new, like, you come into like you don't. If you don't understand the club and understand the heritage and that, you would not have someone like I'm look after your
Amram.
club. Like
Yeah.
it's just
yeah.
like obviously with the Leverkusen thing, I think that was a piss take. 2 games,
Yeah.
it's mad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
get it?
yeah.
For
But
sure.
I feel like United are too big of a team to let this guy.
Amram, yeah.
It's too big for him.
He's come
You know-
from Portuguese
Yeah,
league, mind
what-
you.
what- I'll
Too
commend
big
him for
for him.
being honest. Like he's a very honest person
You
in
know,
his interviews and stuff like that. I'll give it to him, innit? I'll give him that. But I think he might be way in over his head here. You know what I'm trying to say? Like it's a bit of a big task for him. Like you know
I
what I
think
mean?
he thought because he had Sporting, who was winning the league almost every season. He thought coming into United, it was going to be the same kettle of fish.
Yeah,
It's completely different.
for sure.
And do you know this as well? I don't even think Amram is a terrible manager. I just feel like he hasn't got
A
all the
lot to
plays he
work
needs.
with, yeah.
Exactly, yeah. So
For
I
sure,
don't feel
for
like
sure.
it's allowing him to show his real talent.
Kunyam, Bemo, and who else to even change that
Sesko in his Timberland boots, like honestly, no. But that's this is the maddest thing as well. Like I think what's hard for United in terms of buying players is that if you're being presented United, you're being presented a team that's literally finished 15th last season, ain't got no European football. So as a player, are you gonna want to go there like
That's
just to
true.
play Prem?
But do you know what it is though? That the heritage of the club and stuff like that usually gets them over the line
Yeah,
to
that's
sign.
nice, but the little
Exactly, and they do pay good wages
like
as well.
Mate,
Things
let's be
like
real,
that.
United are not
but
going to be there forever.
they won't be, but
So
it's gonna
it's
take
like,
a minute.
If you're someone who, if you admire the club, and then they present you a project and you can see the long term, like even Chelsea, bro. Look at us 2 seasons ago. If you told someone to come in, which a lot of players did, and they present a project like, you know what, we ain't got European football right now, but look what could happen. And now look at all the people, like the Cucureas, the Casado, the people actually stuck by the team. Look now.
Yeah,
So
like,
See,
if you see
this
the
thing about Chelsea though, with Chelsea compared to like when they're both in like their raw region stage, yeah, I can see the light at the end of the tunnel with Chelsea. I can't with United. Even now, I still can't see the light at the end of the tunnel.
I'm a bit scared for them. I won't lie
Me
to you.
too.
Like it's not even fun to laugh at them anymore.
It's not.
Like it's actually not even fun, bro.
It's just
Like
boring.
I actually feel like you know what I mean? Like I hate it. Like
like
it used to be an enjoyable moment for me, you know.
I
Like
was celebrating a penalty,
honestly,
like a goal against Burnley.
like it's embarrassing.
What?
just about winning against
It's
Burnley.
actually embarrassing.
Oh,
Couldn't believe it.
if it weren't for the pen, they would have drew
Yeah.
against Burnley.
Hey, what would have made it so funny is if Fernandez missed the pen again.
Again.
Oh my
No,
God. That would have been so dark.
That pen was ridiculous.
Hey.
He skived that.
Dark, bro.
He absolutely
He
skived
mocked
it.
it,
I
fam.
couldn't believe it. Emi Martinez.
Mm.
This guy did a goodbye wave of tears at Villa
And then,
Park.
where you going?
Where you going? He's staying until 2029.
Of course.
Bro, that was silly, man.
Nah,
The
it
thing is,
was.
I didn't see the clip until I think yesterday, and I was like, that is
That is
embarrassing.
embarrassing.
That's
Booed
very
him, you know.
embarrassing.
Yeah,
They
might
could,
boo
they
him,
could.
yeah.
I mean, he didn't do nothing crazy. He just said bye in it, but it's just like that's embarrassing.
Actually, going back to United, yeah, because this question is like pondering in my mind right now. Yeah, what manager or who do you think can come in right now and save United? Who?
That's a
Like
good
really
question,
think about. I'm gonna give you a minute to really think about it.
That's actually a very good question.
Who can save United right now?
Boy, I think personally, I think if they stuck with Mourinho and actually listened to the advice he was given in the first place, because bro, like he said the same thing Ralph Ragnick said that they needed to stop spending on big players and actually start small, buy like loads of players and then build up, like do an actual project. You know what I'm saying? I think he had the right idea, but he just didn't have the back end properly. And I feel like if anyone could get people with attitude problems in line, is him. He can handle the size of that club.
For sure.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like, as much as I hate them, I can put my hands up and say they're a big club.
Yeah, they are.
You can't just have anyone that's there. Remember, Sporting is like a place where, you know, people go there and shop. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
No one goes to Sporting like, yeah, I want to go to Sporting and stay there.
No,
It's either you go there to retire or you're building your career there. They give the young people a lot of chances in the academy. The academy is really good. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You don't manage there and then jump to Man United. You get it? It's not. That's not. Personally, I don't see that.
To like maybe like a newly promoted team,
Exactly.
and then experience the Prem,
Exactly.
and then go to
Mourinho's my guy, innit? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would say Mourinho.
I would say Mourinho.
Yeah, for sure.
And he's left in Nabache now as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I was actually kind of scared. Do you know what it is? I am still scared because United could do a mad thing and say Mourinho come back.
I don't think they will, but
I don't think. You know why I don't think they will?
it's still early.
Because, like you said, he's gonna want to spend on big players.
Yeah.
But United's owners are stingy.
They are.
They don't. That's
don't
why
think
their
he's
winning
gonna
looks
come
the way
back.
it does.
I'm surprised they even pays what they pay for some players that they got now.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Even Sesko as well is a big liar talking about I always wanted to be at United and not
They would
play
say that.
Champions League.
Exactly.
And not play Champions League.
Yeah,
You're
no,
a
he's
big
capping. man.
liar.
Capping.
Right, cool. So, for this season, who do you guys think is finishing top 3 and who do you think's getting relegated this season?
You go.
Top 3. It'll either be Liverpool or Arsenal to win that league.
But I want you to give me the exact order that you think, because we're gonna come back to this at the end of the season.
They just signed Isaac, man. But do you know what? Yeah, Arsenal, Liverpool. I'll say Chelsea, City, top 4.
Okay.
Relegation,
Mhm.
Burnley for sure, Leeds for sure. I could honestly think Wolves might get
Yeah.
relegated this season. You
Okay.
know, scary times.
Mhm.
Hmm. There's one more in it. Who'd the last one be? I don't even know. You know, I think the last one's up for grabs. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
The last one's gonna be a battle. But yeah, I think those three are definitely getting relegated. Personally,
Okay. Cool. We're gonna come back to this. All right.
My
Wayne.
top three, and in order, Liverpool. I think Liverpool are gonna win it again.
joke, man.
Second place, and we're gonna come back to this. I think between Arsenal, Chelsea,
Arsenal, Chelsea. Okay. Cool.
and then fourth, or third. Well, if we want to say third, yeah, I think it's gonna be like I said, either Arsenal, Chelsea,
Mm.
and then City. I think City finished fourth
Okay.
this season.
I agree.
But with that being said, I don't know. Yeah, and you lot obviously don't agree with me, but I feel like don't count Spurs out. Do not count them out. They might get a Europa.
I won't count them out of
know what
top
I'm saying?
six.
Top six, yeah, maybe.
But I'm
top
not. I'm
five,
counting them
top
out of
seven, top six, but
top 10 even
yeah.
maybe.
I think they'll finish like fifth, and then if they don't win Europa, then go again. And that's what I think's gonna happen.
relegation.
Yeah.
Burnley, I think are gonna go back down.
Defo.
Yeah.
Sunderland have impressed me.
A
I
lot.
don't think I'm convinced yet.
Yeah, that's why I didn't mention them. I said that's why I said
it's too early to
Wolves
put
and
them.
Sunderland's gonna be a little something
tussle,
there, but
yeah.
the two that I definitely think getting relegated is Leeds and Burnley.
These are definitely going
Yeah.
down. But even though people joke about West Ham, I don't think West Ham will go down.
No.
But yeah, I think it's probably Sunderland. Let's be real. It's gonna be like a Luton situation. They started off well. You're thinking, oh, they beat a big
doing
team,
well,
and
and
then
then
just go down.
bam, bam, bam. Third season.
So yeah, I think that's me.
Okay. I think for me, Arsenal to win the league, but I don't think it's gonna be an easy battle.
It's not. We'll
I
win by that
definitely think
point.
Liverpool's literally gonna be behind by like a
Yeah.
point or two. Second, I'd say Liverpool for sure.
Mhm.
Third, Chelsea. I definitely agree with that. And City fourth. I just don't think we're gonna have that City that went on the treble, quadruple. I don't think we're gonna have that City again unless they have a new manager coming, which I don't even think is gonna make a difference really, because Pep is one of a kind.
Yeah.
He's probably
So
one
now
of the
plays
best.
Pep.
He's the best
He's the
manager,
best,
yeah.
for sure.
in the
If we
Prem.
can't whip those players into shape, I don't know. if
Yeah,
we
who
can.
can exactly?
saying.
Pep is scary, you know. If he was my manager,
But to be fair, we said the same thing about Klopp, and then look at Slot. You know what I'm saying he's doing a really good job.
Slot is doing so
That
well.
guy's mad.
Slot is
Let me know.
different, you know. He came in first season and he's won. I
And-
can't even
and
lie.
why I rate him is he didn't want to follow my man's philosophy of I'm not gonna be signing an expensive player, I'm not gonna be spending a lot. He came in and said, you know what, we're a big club,
He
fam.
went like this.
For me to stay here, I want this, and that.
He
You know what I'm saying? I
got
rate
He
that.
got the hottest on the market as well.
Exactly.
Verts
Yeah.
for
You know,
100
You know
and
if they got Gahey, yeah. Like I was thinking,
They might still get him in Jan.
Jan,
probably
that's what I'm
I think
thinking,
probably
yeah.
go through in Jan because then if Palace find a replacement,
Yeah.
but I was thinking, bro, like, because the only thing wrong with Liverpool right now is the defense.
100%.
No, Gahey, I think he's a leader. Look how he
is a
commands
leader.
everyone.
Yeah.
He's a
When you
leader.
watch Palace play, yeah, and they're conceding like corners and whatnot, he gets so mad. He starts shout. You see, it's like he's commanding
Whipping
everyone.
everyone into
Like,
shape, yeah.
and it's like that leader be at the back here. I think it will humble Van Dijk.
For sure.
And then someone like Kirkers, he needs direction. Kirkers needs direction, bro.
That guy is Arsenal, he played well, but he's lost. He's a lost.
You saw the goal that they conceded against Newcastle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
yeah,
did
yeah.
he
What
do?
are you doing?
No, it's true.
So I feel like them getting Gay would have that defense probably would have improved.
And that's I'm glad you said that
Mm.
because I'm happier that they got Isak than Gay. Because Isak is like cool. Do you know what I mean? But them having Gay in
It
defense.
wouldn't have been fair. I don't
Oh,
think
they might have gone on an unbeaten run, maybe.
Honestly,
Just
but
maybe.
that Isak signing is crazy.
It's
bro.
mad,
Like,
'cause
do you know, that's what
What do
we
you
need.
think of Ekitike though? Like,
Yeah,
because he's gonna want to play, you know.
it's true, and he's been doing well.
I think, but you know what it is? I feel like it'll just be a
A rotation.
Rotation
thing. And
yeah.
plus, remember, they've got Champions League as well.
Everyone will play.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
what-
Yeah,
saying.
no,
you have an
everyone will
opportunity.
definitely play, but I'm
Yeah.
just thinking like there's probably going to be games where Ekitike feels like he should be starting over Isak though, and then vice versa.
Do you know what?
And
I
look
think
at him
they might
against
do
you, though.
as well?
I don't think he really.
Obviously,
Yeah.
not. I might be completely wrong here, but I feel like he might even rotate him sometimes with Gakpo.
Katike.
No, not Ekatike.
He's like-
Isak.
He is a left winger.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like I can see it. I can see them doing that as well. Like sometimes
And still
rotating
keeping
him.
Katike up.
Yeah,
up
do you
top,
get what I
yeah.
mean? Like I can see them doing that. I really can. But
That
I
would
might be wrong, but we'll see how it plays out. Innit?
Yeah.
It's just a guess. So
Yeah.
we'll see. But I can
Um,
see them doing that.
It makes sense though.
relegation. Definitely Burnley. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, they're probably 20th. Leeds 18, and then 17. Hold on, I skipped numbers.
19.
19,
Ah.
18, 18.
Now, so you're doing it in order.
Okay, 20 is Burnley,
Mm.
19 Leeds, 18 is either gonna be. I don't even think it's. I'm gonna have faith in Sunderland and keep them at 17.
Mhm.
I think it's either gonna be Wolverhampton,
Mhm.
and contrary to you guys, I'm gonna say West Ham. It could be West Ham too.
I think.
Don't let this one game that they
I
won
agree.
fool
I
you.
agree. I
There's
agree.
a team. There's I think one team. There's one team in the Prem that's going to be sacrificed. That could be sacrificed. This season.
Yeah, it could
'Cause
be.
remember the mid-table teams. I feel like someone has to go down and fight their way back up, man.
But it won't be Palace. It won't be
No way,
Fulham.
no
It won't
way.
be Bournemouth. It won't be Brighton.
No,
Yeah.
no way.
It's
It'll
definitely
be
going to be like Wolves or West
Yeah,
Ham, for
Wolves-
sure.
Yeah, that's true. I agree.
Is any other teams? I'm trying to think.
Everton always go down there, but they always
No,
find their
Everton-
way out.
Everton aren't going down.
They're not
you know.
going down,
With
especially with
Grealish
Grealish.
there.
Yeah, no, so-
Grealish is cooking at
He's
Everton.
cooking,
I can't
cooking,
lie.
he's cooking.
I'm happy
Man's
for him
playing like
though.
Maradona, fam. I'm thinking, what the hell?
The thing is,
They're
like,
playing mad.
you know, it's so bad. I didn't even know Grealish had even gone there. So when I saw them assist, I was like,
Where's
Grealish,
that coming
Everton?
from?
Yeah.
It's like raw.
He needed that. He
just
needed
needed
that.
Showed
space,
them,
yeah.
boy.
Yeah.
He
He
showed
went
City, boy.
City. I thought.
He needed
Yeah.
that
I
freedom.
don't know if City was a good move for him to begin with.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It
It's
wasn't.
back
really
to
wasn't.
players going to
Yeah.
teams I think are too big.
Big
for
for
them.
You
them.
can see that he's playing with freedom now.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
he looks so much happier.
He looks
on
like the
pitch.
Villa Grealish again.
Yeah,
That's what he
exactly.
looks like. So
Do you know what I mean? But yeah, just to wrap up, guys. Obviously, this season is obviously gonna be very mad. I believe. I'm actually very excited to see what's gonna happen in the end.
Yeah.
And we've got World Cup next year as well,
Yeah.
which should be really. Is anyone trying to go and watch that?
I would actually be on that.
I
Yeah.
I'd
can't
be on
lie.
that.
I told you,
I'll
innit?
speak
lit.
to Ed
That'd
about
actually be lit.
it. Let's
That'd
go.
actually be
I
lit.
think a big group trip.
Yeah,
let's
for
do
sure,
it.
for sure, for sure.
But yeah, guys, thanks for tuning into this episode. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah.
And we will catch you after the international break. See ya.
We'll
Bye.
see
ya.